Okay, real quick. Good everyone. How are we doing? I hope we all enjoy our weekend. So, real quick, I want to really reveal to us guys what I'm looking at on Europe USD and GBP USD and the DXY. Well, basically, I don't trade DXY. I use DXY for divergence. So, without really wasting much of our time, let's get started. So, on Europe USD, you can see on my screen right here, we're on the daily time frame, and I don't actually trade the daily time frame. I use the daily time frame for you know identifying the overall bias. And as you can see on my screen right here, from the daily time frame, we are really trading bullish on Euro USD. And Euro USD, the overall bias, I'm really looking at long-term buy, like price should really buy on Euro USD. I'm really looking at price should really buy up to this supply zone that you can see above right here. I'm really looking at price should really buy up to this supply zone because with what I'm seeing on DXY and what I'm seeing all from the monthly to the weekly time frame on Euro USD, probably we should really see some buys in the market because currently we are in a contraction phase. But we can, with our understanding of our multiple time frame analysis, we can actually be catching the buy, right? We can actually be catching the buy despite with the kind of the accumulation and the distribution that will be happening in the market. Probably we are going to be looking out for buys in the market because of the overall buyers currently. Now we're in a very very bullish trend. So this is what I'm really looking at on the daily time frame. Let me delete all this. Let me delete all this. I'm just gonna go straight to the point and show us guys what I'm looking at for the coming week. So on Europe USD, like I said, can we see we have higher high right here? We have price delivered to we have price delivered this perfect higher low right here. You can see how we had this perfect mitigation. This was a trade idea that I had that we can see how price really delivered to this trade idea very very perfectly. And if you want to see the trade idea when all this has not yet happened, you can kindly send me a DM. I will show you guys the trade idea. When price was really really here, when all this accumulation of orders right here, this liquidity that they actually build up here has not yet happened, has not even yet play out. When I was looking at this one right here for mitigation before price even come back to this one right here, and you can see how price really deliver to this demand zone perfectly. So let me when price deliver to this demand zone right here, we can see how price keep buying up, right? You can see how price keep buying up. We can see how price keep buying up, and you can see how price take out this previous higher high. So up from the daily time frame, a new higher high has been formed right here. So we don't know when this higher low, we don't know when higher low is probably gonna form. So we keep trading with the order flow of the market, and like I shared with us guys, we have a very long way to go on Euro USD for this bias. But probably that is my own personal opinion that market can actually undergo. So if they decide to start selling down, it is all cool, right? That is what the market feels like doing. And I want us guys to understand that I'm just observing the masses and doing the opposite. So anything that I'm doing right here does not, stand any 100% probability that it must actually happen, right? So out of 99.9%, right? Let me just skip that and just let's go straight to the point. I'm making this video so long and I don't really want to make this video long. So let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Let me currently show us guys what I'm currently looking at. Let's go. So on the 4 hours time frame, you can see right here, this is my trading idea. This is what I'm looking at for the coming week. This is what I'm looking for the coming week. And I really, really love this trading idea, and I would love to see how price will really be delivering to those zones that you can see I highlighted as my area of interest. Those are my points of interest where I am looking to long this market from when my conflicts actually align. But I'm not gonna really give us the full idea of the reason why I'm looking at this area as my area of interest because that is for my own student alone. So only for my student alone. All what I just want to show you is my opinion, right? My thoughts on what the market will actually deliver to us guys tomorrow. So maybe you have an idea on you know maybe you have a particular checklist that you use to execute your trade. You can actually keep this on your watch list, and once it delivers to you, you can utilize your own confirmation entry and take the trade, right? So this is where I'm looking to long this market off from on Europe USD. Once price delivers to this demand zone right here, I want to confirm the demand zone on the lower time frame because that is what really give me confidence in order for me to execute my trade. And that is what really really make my trading idea a sound trading idea without waiting back for that confirmation. Trust me family, that trading idea is totally is totally not a sound trading idea. So because I have supply zone, I have structure, I have imbalance, I have liquidity does not allow me to start executing my trade on any given order block or supply zone, right? So on any given supply zone or demand zone, I'm mentioning order block, but they are all the same. Do not get confused. So probably let me show us guys how those zones are actually aligning with my fib level. Uh, so bringing up my fib level, we can see how price is on this lower time frame refinement, which you can see I identify as a point of interest right here. We can see how price is perfectly respecting this demand zone. I mean, you can see how this demand zone is perfectly respecting all this 7.05 of our fib level, and this second supply zone right here, so second demand zone right here, we can see how it's also aligned with 88.6, which are areas where I love seeing price really really delivering to me. Then wait for my confirmation and I start looking for the long position. Probably when price deliver to me and you know give me that entry that I personally look out for in order for me to execute my trade. This will be my targeting area. I'll be targeting this weak high right here. This is where will be my targeting area where potentially I can take it partial, because probably price can take out this high, because market used to do that most of the time, right? Price can take out this high and probably we're not gonna see some kind of deep retracement and price can continue buying up, and we all know that with what I just shared with us guys on the daily time frame, we all know that probably I'm looking at a long term buy on Europe USD. So market can just continue going high without even giving us a deep retracement. It happens like that. It is normal in the market. So this is what I'm currently looking at on Europe USD. So if you are interested in this trade idea, if you love the trade idea, if you love my thoughts on this Europe USD uh, trade, on this USD chart, you can go and keep it on your watch list and have patience, right? Because we all know that trading is 10% buy, 10% sell, 10% sell, 50% waiting, or 100% waiting, anyone, right? So you have to have patience, right, in seeing how your trading idea is delivering to you. That is where you will start looking for taking action once your trade idea delivered to you. So do not get FOMO, do not feel depressed because maybe others are trading and your own trading idea has not yet showed up, right? Some people you don't, so the people you see them trading out there, you don't know for how long they have been waiting for their own trading idea, right? So you have to develop the skill of patience, right? You really need to develop the skill of patience in seeing how what you are expecting, what you are expecting to deliver to you in order for you to start taking actions, right? In order for you to start taking action. Like probably market can just like let me give us a little side on what price can decide to do, and it's absolutely normal. There is nothing that I can do because I just observe the masses and do the opposite. Price can just decide to start buying from here. It is absolutely normal, right? Sometimes I miss my trades, right? Sometimes my zone don't get mitigated, right? Sometimes my zones get mitigated. Sometimes my zones will get mitigated. My confidence will show up. What I used to actually look at in order for me to take my trade will show up, and I will still take a loss, right? And I will still take a loss. It is absolutely normal, right? It happens like that in the market, right? You just need to understand this and stop, you know, being afraid of doing what you need to do. Stop being afraid of losing, stop being afraid of missing, stop feeling depressed because your zones are not getting mitigated. Sometimes market is kind of crazy, right? Market is kind of crazy. Market will keep running away from your supply or demand zone. It happens like that in the market. It is a normal thing. When it happens like that, do not feel depressed. Just know that the market will settle down and your probability, your trade idea will also show up again, because the market is always moving and the market is full of opportunities. So probably this is what I'm looking at on Europe USD. So let me quickly show us guys the DXY, what is actually giving me more confidence for this buy. You can see that the DXY, let me quickly show us the DXY. Let me quickly show us guys the DXY before I show us guys what I'm also looking at on GBP USD. All those pairs they correlate, right? All those pairs they correlate, and I love trading them, right? So probably the reason why I really love trading them is because sometimes Europe USD can give you something very very interesting to look at for. Sometimes GBP USD can be misbehaving, though they move alike, but sometimes the kind of the kind of price action that they deliver is kind of different, right? In some ways, right? So if Europe USD is not really giving me something that will actually boost my confidence, and I'm seeing a very nice trade idea, I'm seeing how price is delivering nice on GBP USD. I will go with the GBP USD and just let go of the Europe USD to the move I like, and depend on the one that actually deliver to me very very well. That is when I start taking action. But sometimes Europe USD, GBP USD, they will deliver to me a perfect trade idea, and I will both take the advantage of the trade idea, because why? All my checklists have showed up. The reason why I should take my trade has actually presented itself. So why not taking my trade? Why won't I take my trade? I mean, why won't I take my trade? Once my idea deliver, I am taking my shot, regardless of what will happen in the market, right? Because I'm trading, I don't know which one is gonna be a win. I don't know which one is gonna be a loss. So I trade regardlessly with my strategy, with my plan. I follow my plan. I do the necessary thing that I know I am supposed to do. So we can see on the DXY, right? We can see how price is really delivering this clean order flow. Like I said to us guys from the beginning, I don't trade DXY. I only use DXY for divergent. So can we see how price is really really delivering to us perfectly? Like you can see the order flow. And the point on the DXY, if the DXY is selling down, probably then the Europe USD will, all the USD pairs, not only Europe USD, all the USD pairs will currently be buying up. So we can see how price is really delivering very, very clean on the DXY. You can see how price is putting on those lower low, lower high, lower low. So potentially, as price is contracting right now from the 4 hours time frame, as price is contracting off from this 4 hours time frame. What I mean by contracting, as price is forming this new lower high, potentially Europe USD, GBP USD should also be what, selling down. Then once we started seeing the DXY selling down, then Europe USD will start buying up, right? So that is the idea. So as the DXY is buying up now, probably what we'll be seeing on Europe USD is a form of sales. So once this zone right here, this is where I'm looking for a sell. You can see we have a kind of form of imbalance right here. We have an imbalance here. We have a dynamic liquidity here. We also have uh, a lot of bunch of inefficiency that is resting right here. And why you see I keep my area of interest right here is because we have this last before the down move candle, this large last move before the down candle. You can see how where this buy actually started from. So what I did was I measured the 50% of this last before the down move candle, this last before the down move candle. I measured the 50%. So essentially I really want to see price deliver to these supplies on there. I start looking to short the market. But I want us guys to know that whatsoever I'm looking at in this market is my own personal opinion, and my perspective view of what the market will actually do next, right? And I want us guys to keep this in mind again, that whatsoever we are looking at in this market, it's all a probability, right? You have to be thinking in probability. That is the only way that you can actually get rid of your emotions, right? Because when you are trading and you're trying to be so right, you know when you're trying to be so right, like 100%, trust me, family, and the market end up disappointing you, that is where you started making a lot of errors in the market. That is where you really start making a lot of errors in the market. So you have to learn how to think in probability. So potentially this is where I'm looking to sell the market. And if price fails to come back, fine, they will give me another new trading range that I can potentially look out for. So I don't do a buy to sell as well. I am always patient trading with the trend of the market. That is how I personally trade. That is how I keep it simple to myself. I don't try to, like, okay, we have these supplies on right here. We have these supplies on right here. Like I'm taking this video so long already, but I am actually showing us guys that something that will really really help us when we are actually marking out our chart. Kind of psychology that we should come in with when looking to mark up our chart, and stop trying to be so right about this market, right? And stop trying to be so right about this market, because I like some people will be like, okay, we have this demand zone right here. Let's start looking to buy up from here. Probably it works, right? It works. I can't say that it doesn't work, right? Some it works for them, but for me, I don't really find confident doing that. And because I don't find confident doing that, I can't criticize people that are doing it, right? So why I usually highlight those kind of areas when we're in a bearish, why you see me highlight areas of supply demand zone, is because I know that the market does not move hectare hazard, right? I know that the market does not just move The market does not just form a new lower low and a new lower high, right? What I mean is that the market move in phases. There are areas where they are making price to always react, right? Once we created a new higher high, there are areas that are making price to form a new higher low, right? There are areas where they are making price to form a new higher low. That is why I usually highlight the areas where I'm potentially looking at, I want to see a kind of reaction in this kind of zone and this zone and this zone, and which I'm not going to mention to us guys right here. So that is private for my students. So I'm not really going to mention it for us guys here. But the reason why I highlight those seasons is because I know that the market does not move extra hazard, and there are areas where they are making price to really, really react off from. That is why I highlight them. So do not feel like because I highlight a supply zone, I want to see price deliver to that supply zone. I want to see a change of character. I want to start looking to sell before the buy. I don't do that. I don't do that. I always trade with the trend of the market. So quickly, let's go to the Europe GBP USD. Let me show us guys on what I'm looking at on GBP USD. So I've shown us guys the Europe USD trade idea. I've shown us guys what I'm also seeing on DXY, the divergence that is actually occurring on DXY and Europe USD. So let me quickly show us guys the GBP USD so that we can round up this class and call it a day, and actually have patience in seeing what I am really, really anticipating to deliver to us in order for us to start taking advantage of it, right? And as we all know, trading is what 10% buy, 10% sell, 80% waiting. So you have to have this skill of patience. You really need to develop that skill, right? You really, really need to develop skill of patience, and also believing in your own personal trade idea, right? Believing in your own personal trade idea, not getting FOMO, like because of others are trading, right? Not getting depressed. I mean, not getting depressed because right now, as the market will be open, definitely you will see some people trading very early in the morning during the London Open. You will see some people trading during the New York section, and because you find yourself not trading, you started feeling depressed. Like, get the fuck out of that common psychology. Get the fuck out of that psychology and try to focus more on yourself. Believe in your own trading idea. Have patience for your own trading idea to actually deliver to you in order for you to start taking action. And don't take action because someone is taking action with his own trading plan, right? Don't take action because you see someone is making thousands, making millions during the trading section, and you are not doing anything, right? Just look at it as when you see someone trading, right? When you see like Habib, or you see Trade Rich, or you see anyone out there trading, just assume, okay, just say it to yourself that, okay, those people, their trading plan has actually delivered to them, and their confluences, what they actually look at for in the market, has showed up. That is what actually allows them to go into their trade. So I also am going to wait for my own trading idea to deliver to me in order for me to start looking for my own execution, right? In order for me to start looking for what executing my own plan. So do not get depressed and do not try to force this market. Trust me. So let's look at GBP USD. Let's look at GBP USD. So it's the same trading idea. Probably GBP USD is only delivering to my point of interest. Like, let me show us guys the 1 hour time frame. I only trade the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame because I'm very, very patient in this market. Like, I am so patient. Like, I don't I'm not rushing, right? I'm not in competition with anyone. I'm not rushing anything. I am so patient. Like, very, very patient in trading the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame. And if you're trading the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame, you know the kind of amount of patience that you have. And also I don't trade a buy to sell. I always wait for the pro trend. So you know the kind of level of patience you should have, when you choose to be a kind of trader that I am. So you can see right here, look at this kind of momentum. Look at this last before the up move. Look at the kind of momentum. Look at how price really, really move aggressively to the upside after this last before the down move candle. After this last candle before the up move. I mean, after this last candle before the up move. Look at how price left this imbalance. Look at how price really, really moved rapidly to the upside and lead to the break of this what previous high. And after this aggressive move to the upside, can we see there was no any aggressive move that take out this high again. There was no any aggressive move that take out this high. This was the last move, right? So, and before that move actually occurred, we can see how they also grab liquidity, right? The retail traders that are looking to sell down from this what demand zone, the people are looking to sell down from this support or whatever they call it. The retail traders are looking to call to buy up from this what to buy up from this support level. We can see how price took them out, and we can see how price really move aggressively. And we left this last before the down move candle. Some people call it smart money cube, right? Some people call it smart money cube, and I also call it smart money cube. So we can see how price is really delivering to that demand zone. And I'm seeing my entry model actually showing up already. But because of the market is closed, maybe, and the way the market is to open sometimes, if market like if you're always on your chart, you will know what I'm trying to talk about, right? We can see sometimes price will just the moment price open, we can see there's this kind of volatility, there's this kind of momentum that price used to put on. Like, you can see price just move aggressively, maybe to the downside or to the upside. So probably I'm not really gonna look at this, right? I'm not really gonna look at this till during my trading section, which is the London and the New York section, right? I'm gonna the only time That's the only time I will be looking at this right here. If price just decide to keep consolidating right from here, then during the London before the London open, probably I'll need to take my buy and target this week high, because for no reason price should not take out this high, right? Because with the order flow of the market bullish, we have a bullish run, right? We have a new higher high that was formed here, and probably we have a new higher low which we are really anticipating to be formed right here in order to create that new higher high. So there is no reason that price should not really take out this high, right? There is no reason for price not to take out this and keep buying up, regardless of the higher time frame bias, right? On the higher time frame bias, so you can see how I am working with the higher time frame bias, and keeping the idea very simple on the lower time frame. So you really need to understand how to start your analysis from the higher time frame before coming moving down to your lower time frame to plan your trade, right? Before moving down to your lower time frame. So on GBP USD, like what I share with us guys here, if price will really deliver to me just with what I just shared with us guys right here, probably I'll take this long and be targeting right here. Those zones right here, you can see I highlight it is based on my management of my trade, once because technical analysis alone is not enough, family. Technical analysis, everyone can be good at technical analysis, but if you lack management of your positions, you will keep giving back the money you have made in the market. You will definitely keep giving back the money you have made in market. So you really need to understand management, right? You really need to understand where you are supposed to start taking out your profit once the market give you the opportunity, right? Once the market give you the opportunity, you have to know where you will start paying yourself, right? So that even when the market decide to go against you, right? When it has given you a little profit, you can just be relaxed and keep it simple that yes, even when the market decides to go against me, I've made money. That is why sometimes you can be wrong and still make money with trading management. So this is where I am looking to buy off from. This is where I'm really looking to buy off from if that idea show up. But if price decides to take out this low, I'm looking at this zone right here. Probably this low right here, I'm not really having that strong idea for this low to be breaking out. But if price take out this low right here, it's still fine. We have this unmitigated demand zone right here. So probably this can be a form of inducement in the market that can really happen in the market. Then we see that confirmation and I start looking for my buy. And the reason why I am looking at this zone right here is because of what I'm seeing on Euro USD and the DXY. Probably on the Europe USD, we still have a long way to go, because price is way far, is way far ahead, is way far, is not really close to our entry, to our demand zone yet, right? Price is not yet close to our demand zone yet. So probably we can, see price really push lower and take out this low right here. They can decide to use this low as an inducement low, then mitigate of this last before the up move candle. Then we can see it looks clean. We have a graph of liquidity. Look at how price move aggressively. Left imbalance, we have this liquidity captured from this low right here. We left this imbalance. So probably if price can deliver to this one right here, it still makes sense, right? It still makes sense. And before we take our long position, we will have to wait for a confirmation because that is the only thing that make my trading idea a sound trading idea. Without a confirmation, I'm not going in. I'm not risking my money. So once price deliver to this zone right here or this zone right here, I will probably waiting for confirmation in order for me to start taking my long, targeting this week high and keeping it with the overall trend, probably, managing my trade well, right? With my good management of trade, probably once they take out this high, I'm not just looking to like pick profit. Get me? Will be probably looking to manage my trade. If the price will keep giving me the opportunity to manage my trade as well, because sometimes market can undergo like a little pullback, then you can start seeing a massive buy. And we all should know that I am really looking out for a long-term buy on Euro USD, GBP USD, low on DXY. So let's take a look at how price will really deliver to us guys family. Like I'm really making this video so long already, but it's still fine. If you watch this video, take your time, you realize that I'm not only teaching you, I'm not really showing you guys what I'm personally looking at for the coming week, but also educating us guys on what you should always keep in mind, and when making your technical analysis, how you should keep it simple, and how you should just follow the process without being depressed, some stuff that we all in this industry feel, right? So this is what I really have for us guys. So let's have patience and see how our probability will actually be delivered to us guys, because like whatever I'm doing here is a probability game, right? I'm not right. No one can tell you that I am right in this market, right? We all are just observing the masses and doing the opposite and allowing the market to do the rest. So let the market do the rest, right? Let the market do the rest. And this is what I have for us, guys. So real quick, family, if we love what I if we really love what I'm doing right here, I would love us guys to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, drop me that comment and that like. And if you love the way I keep it simple, the way I do my technical analysis, kindly send me a DM and enroll on my mentorship class, and let's do it together, right? Let's do it together. The goal is to make money, right? The goal is to make money. Come into a group and let's make money together. So peace out, family. We all should have a profitable week by the grace of we all have a profitable week by the grace of God. So peace out, family.